Yes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ambassador Jeff Osayande, broadcasting live from Melbourne City. This is just a piece of my handwork, and I just did this a few hours ago. I hope you guys like it. It's just a new background. Yeah. First of all, before I proceed to talk about what I'm going to talk about here today, this weekend, 1st of October, in Abuja, Lawrence J. Osayande Foundation will be giving out sanitary pads, hand sanitizers, and face masks to over thousands of people in Abuja. The flyer is on Facebook. If you guys want to support and donate, the account number is on there as well. If you guys want to donate and support the initiatives and ideas in helping our vulnerable girls, women all around the country, you're free to do so. It's not by force. It's totally with self-interest. That's what I have to tell you guys. I know a lot of things on social media get twisted. We're not forcing anyone. We need it. We need every assistance you can render, but it's not by force. Whatever you give, please give out of your willingness, out of your kindness, out of your simplicity. Nobody's forcing you to do whatever you have to do, but it will be good to be good. The life we live it is what we make it for it. Make it of it. As you guys know, I tell everyone that marriage is a picture that is not yet printed. Others enjoys it, while others see the opposite. I have tried to paint the picture last night, but the picture wasn't beautiful enough. Perseverance is the only way to successful marriage home. Just ask an old man, how did you do it? He will rightly tell you every time there's issue at home, he walk out the door. Stay 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then walk back home. And whether he's right or wrong, he tell her an apology. Then talk about it later, just to calm down the situation. For our brothers and sisters in America who always used the gun to settle marriage dispute, that's not the way forward. If a woman doesn't want you, take a walk. Walk away. You can't get a gun and shoot someone simply because you don't want it, simply because you have invested your money and time. You bring them from Africa, and then you end up sleeping with your best friend, or sleeping with his co-worker, or sleeping with or you become a prostitute. The problem is not just from her. The problem is from the parents. Sometimes we blame the friends. Now, an adult have his own mind. We don't need to blame anybody over the issues of separation. If a woman doesn't want you in America, they say when a woman is fed up, nothing you can do about it. Go and play Harold Kelly music. I think he'll tell you exactly what I'm saying now. The question is this: do not use a gun to settle your problem. This is directly to the American Africans who are now serving life imprisonment for killing their wives. Doing that, you lose your children as well, because if someone in prison can never see the children, and the children don't have a mom, and in most cases some of the kids become so useless and they can't hold it. This message to Americans and to us people in the United States, in the United Kingdom, the same thing applicable. We understand the Yorubas and the Edos are having the same predicaments. They want to divorce and stay on social benefit. So social benefit or social welfare, whatever they call it. A friend of mine rightly told me that the power given to the woman in the United States and America and United Kingdom is so powerful that they have every right to do whatever they want to do to their fellow man, and no one cares. So the police brutality and police brutality and women brutality is almost the equal thing. So nothing we actually can do about it. So my people, yeah, that is busy. Daddy busy. Just go. Daddy come and open the door for you. Just hold on there. Okay? Daddy busy. Yeah, hold on a minute. All right, hold on. Thank you. Sorry over there. So this is United Kingdom having the same predicament and over the issues of marriage and dissolutions. A lot of people is having illusions. A friend of mine said to me, he brought his wife to United Kingdom, that is UK or Britain, London or England, wherever you can, Ireland or Irish, whatever you want to call them. The girl eat pills, start blaming the man for not getting him pregnant for 8 years. The lady was just waiting for her to wait to get his resident. After they had the resident, had the citizens, before the guy come back from work, the girl move out. The guy that helped the girl, introduced the girl to the guy, was actually the husband of the girl. So while the guy was away, the man was coming there to sleep with the girl. So I have a beautiful girl, you like it, she's a good girl, help me bring you marry her. The guy went to Africa, go and marry this girl, brought her to UK. They were living together as husband and wife, not knowing that the guy who introduced the girl to him was actually the husband to that girl. He was looking for a way to bring him. I don't know how human being can live with that, because eventually, before the divorce, we're equally married to two men, bigamy or whatever they want to call it. Africans are facing these hilarious issues in America, in the United States of America, and United Kingdom, Great Britain. Over to Germany, there are a lot of issues coming out of Germany as well. Ladies get pregnant from Spain, France. They go to Germany looking for people that can help them deliver this baby to stand as the parents of this kid. There are a lot of news emanating from there that people are beginning to defraud the system, which is totally against the humanities. Someone have a kid, a woman get pregnant, looking for another man to help her father the kid. And then the person who have written the name on the birth certificate, actually collecting money for welfare. These are the issues coming out of Germany. And the other issues I want to address also, the election is gone. Everybody should be happy. The Togba and Egba should embrace each other and live happily ever after. Politics is not a do-or-die affairs. We should encourage everybody to have a diverse ideology. We should not put our eggs in one basket. Some people should be in opposition and some people should be in the ruling government, so that when there is issues, the opposition can see it, so it can get it fixed. That way the economy and everything will start moving smoothly. So for people to get angry because you are in opposition or your party supported didn't win the election, and the one you supported win, and you start throwing jab to the one that lose, is illusions. That it doesn't make sense. We should all come together, embrace ourselves, drink together, eat together. Come on, man. It's a game of number. It's a chess. There's no big deal about it. There's a video that is circulating in Padova. There's a Benin guy or whatever. He said he supported POI, and then Obaseki won the election. As a result of that, he could not go to his friends and eat anymore. Now, tell me, brothers and sisters, is that a way forward? You might have said so many bad things about people in the elections. If you lose, the same mouth you used to say these things, go on the live social media, broadcast to the world. I'm sorry, we lost the election. You guys, we are friends again. That's all. They will embrace you. They will, oh, bro, I told you I'm going to win. Hey, good, you win, I lose. Life goes on. There's no point become Mike Tyson or Evander Holyfield, or you want to be Mike Tyson or what, Muhammad Ali over the issue, or Adesanya. Oh, come on, man. The life we live is what we make out of it. I constantly tell people, the fact that your position you are, you lose an election, does not mean you have to pack out of your land. It doesn't mean you have to remove the roof of your house. It doesn't mean you don't have to salute your mom or your daddy anymore. Husband and wife, relax, calm down. It's just an election. I support an APC, he lost. You support PDP, you win. We are still friends. We are human. It's not a mistake. That is not a mistake. Let people get it right here. It is not a mistake. I have a hat. Blue, white, green. Sometimes I normally use the red, or I put on the white. Doesn't mean the rest are losers. How many hats I have? I'm not going to be using these all the time. So the remaining time I don't use it doesn't mean those hats is losing. No, it's just a number. I want people to relax, take time, listen to their conscience. When I did my last broadcast, I said people should go out to go and vote their conscience. Vote where you think is right. A lot of people listen to me, they vote for the party I supported. People come online and say, oh, Mr. Jeff, why are you supporting the wrong party? The wrong party is going to lose. Come on, man, I'm already here. I don't want to be flip-flopping. I supported Arsenal from 1991, and I'm still here. I didn't move. A lot of people say, oh, Arsenal is not good, it is, blah, blah, blah. So we ain't got this. Now, come on, man, relax. Relax. It doesn't really matter. This is the life we all live in. We have to choose. Make a choice. The things, if you choose, it doesn't work out. Count your blessings. Move on. If you marry, your marriage fails. Remarry. There are a lot of girls out there. There are some countries that want, they're telling the men to marry up to 5-6 wives because there's no men available. During the Civil War, their men were killed. They left so many girls behind. We also have to bear in mind that in every particular circumference you are occupying, the moment you move an inch, someone is going to go in there. There are a lot of men on Facebook sending messages to married women. It's a choice. If the married woman fall for it and then sleep with the man, it's a choice. You destroy your marriage, that's it. If you break a part of your life, you die, you go. But when it comes to politics, I want everybody, mostly the Edo people, to embrace each other. Politics is gone now. The governor, congratulations once again. Embrace your people. Bring your people together. The big guns, whatever you call them, they are still all Edo people. It's a game of numbers. You won an election, form a unity government to bring down. Don't say this one is bad today, and tomorrow you say, oh, come and form a government with me. No, 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 no. It is very, very wrong. Politics bring a lot of enmity. It's supposed to be a game. We understand everybody want to be in power, good or bad. It's okay. There's no point fighting. We should embrace. Let's embrace ourselves. That embracing ourselves with time with the winner and the loser, embracing ourselves actually will bring in peace, bring in security, the ideology that I have in hand to deliver. And it's different for your own principles and things you want to deliver. Let them combine these principles together, and we co-examine it and deliver it. That's it. And also, I'm going to still say this. I've said it, and again and again. Edo underwater. This is continuously. Perpendicularly. Parallel. I have advice in Obaseki. I know a lot of people say, oh, what is this guy always say? I said, no. Obaseki should set up a diaspora account for the Edo people so we can donate so that we can be able to take the erosion out of our town. And I'm very, very sure a lot of our people will put $20, $30, $40 in there. At the end, we will have enough to solve the erosion issue affecting Edo people. It is not people who say, oh, the guy is so corrupt. No. No. Corruption has been there To stamp it, corruption out, we need to start teaching our kids right from now to say the truth. The problem of corruption in Nigeria is because the old cabals were already corrupt. So they train their children to be corrupt. Their children will train their children to be corrupt. This is why that thing is there. So to stop it, we need to start teaching our children. If they are corrupt in the same school you are, teach them. Teach them. Maybe they will take the news back to their parents and say, Daddy, I understand you. We are already rich. Why do we have to steal more? Let's find a way to build the nation together so we can coexist together. Ethnicity need to be a far thing we need to take out of our system in order for us to coexist, embrace ourselves as a nation, as a state, as individuals. Edo, about talk by he said, let's come together with one unity, one voice to give ourselves accolade. We have tried the United Nations, whatever they blame. They say, oh, the Edo election was so good. Tell me, for the past 1 or 2 weeks or 3 weeks now, they'll be interviewing Donald Trump. If he loses the election, if he's going to hand over, he still did not say yes or no. He said he's not going to support the ballot paper issues. He's already blaming Democrats. Election, the vote has not yet been cast. The last election in America, the whole world saw it. In Russia, the whole world is seeing it. Even in the UK, Boris Johnson have to dissolve the parliament and reshuffle the election in order for him to have majority to move the country forward. Because of people that were corrupt, they were dragging the United Kingdom down. They didn't want to give way. Boris Johnson said, no, this is what I take to the campaign. In order for him to remove the bad eggs, he had to call a snap election. All the people will lose out. Those were the bad eggs. They all left. And a new one emerges. That's how to play the ball game. You know, this is what I'm telling you about Seki, to embrace the Edo people. We understand there are a lot of people who has planned to benefit from your government. And if you did not do it carefully, the administration will crumble. The 4 years will be like a breast without seed. It will just be flip-flopping. Tribney at tribney in the Whitney jar. Things fall apart, the center cannot hold. A mighty wind shall blow, great rain shall fall. More harm shall be done after the destruction. There shall be calm, and nothing more shall be seen again. You know, education is built of knowledge. No, character is built of knowledge. Education only contributes to its development. Self-control matters a great deal in character exhibitions. So, I'm telling you guys this. It's very difficult for people to accept when they fail. A rise and fall make up a man. If you fail today, don't blame anybody. Don't blame it on anybody. Try to rise. The wavelength is never equal. It goes like this. That is the way I see it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ambassador Jeff Osayande, the peacemaker. I want everybody to calm down. If you have an issue with your wife, you have an issue with your sister, calm down. Election is gone now. Let's find a way to support the new government on how we can move Edo State forward. A lot of people are still bitter. Barely 1 week, the election is over. People are still thinking. A lot of people are saying so many things. But INEC have already released the result. Whichever position anyone want to take, they are free to do it. But don't do it with bitterness. Do it with love. Pastor Yamu Usagi, congratulations for standing for what you believe. So if you don't lose, you don't win. If you win, you cannot win it all. It lies in wait for those who's good to mark their name in history. There are a lot of lies. There are a lot of lies said where people were busy embarking in doing their campaign from the social media. You guys Didn't do it. You have the people you used to campaign, don't feel too much about it. Life goes on. Maybe you are not destined to become a governor. And rightly, I said to um, Egbirame Udubu last time to calm down, can help pastor to campaign. I understand you feel the pain that you're supposed to be your position. Two have come. Now, I think Edo State probably would have seen it now that someone have been robbed of the chances to become a governor. So aside that, people are going to rob and rob and rob until the right person who will rob at that position is picked. APC is going to be like this, flip-flopping. So we should not blame anybody for the loss of an election. People turn up, they voted, whatever numbers you have, take it. Let the winner have a settled mind to settle down, But all the jobs you have win now, nobody's coming to take it from you. Relax and focus on how you can deliver your agendas. That is the most important part of it now. Do not throw any job. Embrace your people. Bring everybody. Form a government of the state unity. That's collective responsibility. Bring everybody together. Inclusiveness. How many language we have there? We have the Akoko Edo. We have Edo. We have Isobe. We have Isukirian. It's a miss tribes in Edo State. 18 local government. 24 House of Assembly members. We all come together and form a state unity government and move Edo State forward. Edo State lacks security. The most important part of it is that security. What I mean security is education, electricity, water. The people born from 1990 to this present day have not experienced tap water. We don't have it. You might have a tap machine or tap iron bar in your house without water floating through it or using tap water. We should do away with all these bottled waters that is creating mayhem of flooding in the state. That there's no recycling company. And I equally want to use this opportunity to talk to say to Obaseki. Please, we Edo State or Delta State, the two states can combine together to set up a recycling plant. That will create massive employment instead of us just wasting our plastics. That will create massive employment. Recycling plant to recycle all the bottled waters. The two states can do it massively. It's not going to cost more than $10 million to two states. You employ about 2,000-3,000 workers. You see how many criminals are going to take off the street. Easy. Reestablish the postal link. Create more jobs using post offices. Create more jobs. The post office will bring in more jobs. Infrastructural development by making good roads. No, the erosion will come and wipe away. This will create more jobs. My people, the life we live is what we make out of it. Like I said before, I'm going to retreat, talk about it. So many things were said in the election. We all understand a lot of people are bitter, but it's time for us to reconcile our differences. We going nowhere. We are all living together in the same state. The mother and father, teeth and the tongue live in the same mouth. Sometimes the teeth bite the tongue. The tongue is still there. It's not going to do anything. That is what the situation are. The time can never change. It's always going. A day pass can never be regained. And if you do geography, you know a day lost, you can never regain it. If you're going to the west, a day is going to lost. If you're coming to the east, a day is going to gain. That's how it is. If you look at the time from Nigeria here, we are 9 hours ahead of Nigerian time. New Zealand is 11 hours ahead Nigerian time. We are 16 or 17 hours ahead New York and Boston, Texas time. So God has created everything possible for mankind to live ever happily ever after. I'm going to repeat again. If you are in Europe, you're using your husband to make kids and divorce. That is not the right way to do it. In America, don't use gun to settle a marriage issue. If the woman doesn't want you, walk away. You will live to see your kids grow. Even if he doesn't want you to see the kids, no problem. When they grow, they will look for their father. Make effort to let them know they have a father. It's not by fighting, because the time you start going to fight, the police label you as a bad person. The woman already said so many things about you that you are very bad, and you go and start making noise about it. The police will just tag you a bad person before the human services or child protection come and do their worst. The truth is, the women want to take your kids, let them go, let them take it. Instead of using gun and then end up in a prison. The governor is listening to your good advice. Yeah, the governor listen carefully, and I'm very, very sure he's seeing my videos. He listen, he's a good person. Whatever everybody says in the campaign trail, I've already said to him, on behalf of the Edo people, on behalf of everyone, we apologize for what we have said, but he needs to form a government of national unity to move all Edo states forward. It's going to be a government of inclusiveness, a government of unity. That's what he has to. Edo state is where divided. Our tradition is becoming so bad that so few people in European countries doesn't represent the Edo people anymore. They abuse the whole traditional system, and so many utterances they're doing. And I also want to use the opportunity to tell my daddy in the palace, it's time for us to apply for an extradition treaty to extradite most of these hooligans back home so that they can face the wrath of the law. Whoever that is sponsoring these people, they will not understand this. Hi, Mr. Moses. I've tried to call you the other day, but the phone rings and rings. Maybe you don't have my number in your phone. Good evening, sir. May God bless you. That's my great ambassador. God complete to guide and protect you and move you forward. Happy Sunday to everyone that is watching. Please help me share these videos. Let's touch life together. I have a show coming up in Abuja on the 1st of October to deliver sanitary pads and fixed masks, hand sanitizer to over 1,000 people. So, my brothers and sisters, support the ideology, support the initiative. It's not by force, like I said, out of your willingness, out of your kindness. If you have a forgiving heart, there you are. I ask for you to support. It's not by force. Brothers and sisters, the life we live is what we make out of it. Like I constantly tell people that the marriage is a picture that is not yet printed. So, Edo State need a unity government, and that's all. In order for our people to enjoy the dividends of democracy. Voting and winning an election is another thing. Delivering the campaign promises is another thing. So the ball is in all Edo's court. It's not only in Obaseki court, nor Shaibu court. They have to get it right. They have to get it right. It's not about political party now, or I'm a PDP man, I can do whatever I do, 4 years to go. No, Mr. Obaseki, that's not the way. If that is what people are going to be planting, hey, so we have 4 years to go. It's time for us to use 2 hands to collect the whole money. No. It doesn't work that way. For a democracy to strive, election has to be fair and peaceful. But campaign promises have to be delivered, at least 75%. That is the way forward. If you can't deliver that, then the election is not fair to the people. Remember, it is government for the people and by the people. Nothing nowhere else. If we cannot deliver our campaign promises and we win an election free and fair, where is the fairness? The fairness is the campaign promises to the people. So we have to ration it free and fair. The election was free from violence, from fraud, from killings, from everything. The fairness is delivering the campaign promises to the people. If that is not there, the election is not free nor fair. Because I know a lot of people out there is going to start throwing jabs and start telling you, no, it's 4 years. You have everything to do, kill him, do whatever you want to do. That is not the way forward. I know you're still angry about Shumule or whatever it is. It's time to drop the hatchet. Irrespective of how you feel it, fighting will never produce a good child. That's the way I see it. My Edo people, let's support Obaseki and move Edo State forward. That is the bottom line of it. Whether we like it, we don't like it, whether you are 4+4, whether you are 4+1, whether you are 4+0, 3+1, doesn't really matter. If you have been abusing the government for the past 3-4 years, it's time for you to start apologizing to him for the next 4 years. Maybe we have a change of heart and forgive you. That's what I said before. Trimly with Nija, things fall apart, the center cannot hold. A mighty wind shall blow, great rain shall fall. Out of the destruction, there shall be calm, and nothing more shall be seen again. Remember that more harm have been done. The economic stagnation of Nigeria, the harm was done back in 1979, 1980. Ever since that time, Nigeria has been going down. We can't manufacture spook. We cannot manufacture a pencil. We cannot manufacture the books we print. If you drop it down, it will break. The book will break by himself. Common novel books we read in our schools. The moment you try to open the first page, you hear. That's how wicked that economy. That's how poor it is. The book you buy, go to the shop to go and buy a book for your kid to read in school. The moment you open the first page, you will just hear it. You crack because everything there is fake. The president is trying to sell the Air Force One jet. If anybody's wanting to buy, you can reach to him in Aso Rock. He's selling one of the A-17 fleet. I don't know why. Maybe they cannot afford to service it anymore, or because nobody is using it anymore. So the country doesn't have one single plane, but the presidency have 17. And they're trying to sell one out of it. So that will reduce the numbers. So I think they should convert at least 10 of it and call it Nigerian Airways and put chairs inside those and fly it. That will reduce the economic bordering of the country. That's the way I see it. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's support Obaseki and Shaibu to move Edo State forward. For those of you who want to leave the state, who's running here and there, relax. Obaseki is a loving person, and I'm very, very sure, even though he's been traumatized for the past few months or years now over the issues of non-compliance and all, through the APC campaign or whatever, it's time for him to relax and calm down. What an old man see sitting, a young man standing cannot see it. The world is moving forward. Word is enough for the wise. My brothers and sisters, I'm going to call it a day. But before I go, I have a show coming up. The flyer is up there in my Facebook page. It's on LinkedIn. It's on Snapchat. It's on, it's everywhere. It's on Twitter. Everywhere. The people should support out of their free will and using your good conscience. Donate to Lawrence J. Osayande Foundation to support our vulnerable women and sisters. If you have issues in domestic violence, family violence, child support, you can contact our office at number 133 Secondary Circular Road, Benin City, by Nekwenekwen Junction. The telephone number is 080-6484-2105. That's the office line. Monday, we open Monday to Friday. And we are having exhibition by the middle of November. We are equally going to donate a lot of sanitary pads to the people. Probably over 2,000 or 3,000 this time around, depending on how much we receive, how much donation we get. And in most cases, we use our financial means when we are not getting donations. That's how it is. Foundation is not an easy thing to run. We pay salaries to every workers. That's how it is. So please support a great organization. We are doing the right thing and helping the people. And for those people, as for Osayande, I'm still waiting for his call. And for Vice, I've talked to him using my social media means. He cannot leave our people stranded in Benin. Hey! You cannot leave Edo people stranded, irrespective of how you feel. If you have any issues, you can book an appointment to meet with the governor. You can book an appointment to meet with the governor to sort the differences out. They said if you can't go to the mountain, if the mountain cannot come to you, you gotta go to the mountain. This message, the brief here, is directed to Edo State. You are a nice person, irrespective of the political views and you have. You've supported an opposition party, they lost an election, So what you need to do now, if the governor cannot reach you, you try to reach the governor. That's it. And sort out the differences. Because you support an opposition party doesn't mean you're a bad person. No. No one is. If people are threatening your life because you supported a losing party, that the people threatening your life, they don't know what they're doing. Nobody is going to play your football for you. Nobody is going to play your game for you. I understand it's painful. You're taking a decision. I also support that. Like what you are doing in Lagos is beautiful. 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 There's divergent. So you, at least people can see where you stand. Not just only in Edo State, but you also can take your initiative, your ideology, your simplicity, your kindness to another state. Just like what I'm doing in Abuja as well. You go in the east, you doing it in the east. It's the best thing to do. My great peace ambassador, Chief Osayande. You're a good person. If you have any issue with the governor or whatever, if the governor cannot reach you, try to reach him. So to the political, it's a political differences. There's nothing like fighting or abusing each other. It's just a political differences. I campaign for the other thing. He equally leave a support for him as well. So it's vice versa. So it's a game of number. Politics is not a do or die affair. The politics have gone now. We should all embrace ourselves and support the governor to move forward. If you don't like him before, it is the time for you to like him. Because you only got 4 years to stay. So let's support him 4 years to make sure the dividend of democracy is delivered to the Edo State people. Like I said before, free and fair election. Election that is free with freedom. No violence, no killings. But its fairness is delivering the campaign promises. If the campaign promise is not delivered, then there's no free and fair. To me, that is the way I view it. It's personal opinion. The governor knows. Perhaps he'll be watching all my videos. The times I'll be telling him, set up a diaspora account. All the people in diaspora, all the Edo people in diaspora can donate money there, and we'll use it to start fixing our erosion. Instead of borrowing money from the World Bank, the Edo people outside the country is more than the World Bank. We can donate to fix Edo erosion and fix the tap water as well. At the time we donate, everybody putting in $100, $200 in that account. The whole Edo people, overseas, those that have it, their willingness to donate, you will see that we'll be able to produce water, deliver water to everybody, and remove the erosion for everybody too. I know people are gonna sound out, oh, what is wrong with this guy? Is he crazy? These people are corrupt. No, 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 no. We should not get ourselves involved in that triangle mind or full of hatred. We should support ourselves and move ourselves forward. That's the life we all living. Whether we like it or not, we are all from Edo, we are all Nigerians. Whether you have an American passport, British passport, German passport, Irish passport, Australian passport, Japanese passport, Chinese passport, Australian passport, it doesn't count. It only count when you board in a plane to another country. But when it comes to Edo, whether you go and bend your mouth to speak shoo shoo shoo, or bend your mouth to say shoo 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 on this way, it doesn't matter. It doesn't count. You can like you forget your language and start speaking French. It doesn't really matter. As long as you are a Edo person, you are a loser. If you just deny yourself your knowledge of speaking your own language simply because you are in France or simply because you are in England, you deny yourself your own language, then you are a loser. So Edo must be great again, whether we like it or not. We have to embrace ourselves. We have to support ourselves. We have to form an inclusive government. We need to support the governor to move Edo State forward. Osayande, like I said, it's time for you to reach out to the governor if you have not. I know you have sent him a congratulation message from your platform, but people that is disturbing your life, the people that is threatening your life, they don't know what they're doing. I'm very, very sure the governor did not send anybody to go after anybody's life. Whoever that is doing that in the name of Obaseki, he's a fool. He's only going to create law, break the law, and then he'll be in prison. The same Obaseki will say you imprison that person. Do not say because you are the first person that support Obaseki, as a result of that, the person that did not support Obaseki, you're going to get a gun to go and start shooting on his house. You are breaking the law. The election, there's no clause in a campaign or a clause in the election or INEC in Nigeria that a winning team must kill the losing team. Simply everybody, the mouth is as sharp as the knife. Whatever you say out of the mouth can be used against you. But when it is politics, people are still going to talk about it. But the question is, when you reconcile the differences within your people, the problem is solved. Osayande, go to Benin, book an appointment, see the governor. If the governor don't want to see you, come to you. You go and meet the governor. Take a photo with him. Let the whole world see it. All the people that is japping here and there, we just zip their mouth. And I'm very sure the governor will donate money to your NGO and move your NGO forward. Obaseki will do it. He doesn't care who you support. Obaseki knows what you're worth. He knows what you are doing in Edo. And I'm very, very sure he will donate money to that foundation and equally create an office for you. If anytime I get to Nigeria, I'm going to book an appointment to go and see him. Anytime, any day, I will go and see him. And I'm very, very sure he will receive me with his kindness, with a good heart. Because we all need a inclusive government, a unity government that can move Edo State forward. That's the way it is. I know a lot of people are bitter now because I'm saying it. Some people want to even punch the wall. People want to even break their neck. No. You do that, you're creating trouble for yourself. Because me that I'm saying it, it's not affecting me. A lot of people will go to my page and go and say, oh, this is why you are stupid, you are that. The time we were campaigning, where were you? Nah, it doesn't work that way. Everybody cannot be in one political party. Everybody can never be in one, except we are operating one political system. Even the time even if you are operating in one political system, not everybody will go and vote. Let's all get this into our head. We have more than 10 political parties in Edo State that campaign and for the election. So if we all lose and one person win, we will come up with our agenda and supporting. I know he will say because you have the best agenda, that's why you win. No. You win because you are the government of the highest bidder. People supported you. People believe in you. That's why you win. It doesn't mean that the person that failed cannot grow, cannot work anymore. No. Obaseki is a nice person, and I'm very, very sure he is going to focus on what I'm saying. So all this jab throwing here and there should all stop. I see I can call him a black man because he's so black and his heart is so black. He's be talking about Osayande, he was talking about Kabaka, he's talking about all these things. These are people that create trouble within themselves and they don't even have a home. Most of these people, they don't have a home. They cannot go home. Some of them were armed robbers before who run away from Nigeria. Instead of them to zip your man and stay quiet wherever they are, they keep on talking, threatening people's life because they want to be who? People are scared of you. People are jealous of you because they cannot be you. They cannot do what you do. That's why they are jealous. The people that does not donate money to Osayande are the people abusing him online. I'm very, very sure someone that is donating money for the foundation will not call Osayande and abuse him. It's impossible because they know what they are donating money for. Osayande is giving the dividend. They are seeing the dividend. A lot of people want to partner with him. So because of politics, you should not keep on castigating him. It's a human. It's human. I supported APC. You supported PDP. To the other person supported the PDP. The other one and PDP won the election. You should be the first person to pick a phone call and call your mate, bro. We won the election. The person will tell you, yeah, thank you, congratulations. Then where can we meet? We go and sit down, drink pepper soup, eat, drink. We go home, you go your home, I go my home. That's the way it should be. It's not the idea of punching people, want to fight, want to do this. All this should stop. We should embrace one another and move the Edo State forward. That is the way I see it. Whether we like it or not, that is the way it should be. All those people that have been shouting, thinking we are now the ultimate, you campaign for a governor and win. A governor cannot make everybody that campaign for him a commissioner. He can never give everybody that campaign for him a contract. He can never give everybody an accolade. Some of these people that even do the hardest job, the governor did not even know them. So for you to come and knock your chest and say, oh, I'm the one who did it. A lot of people sponsor the election from Europe countries, put a lot of millions into it just for Osayande to win. He might not even recognize you tomorrow because you're not the only one that donated the money. People donated for Osayande. So Osayande did not win. It's not going to make you a commissioner. It's not going to make you whatever. The highest you can do with Osayande, if you meet him, if you're able to book an appointment to see him, you go and drink a beer with him. When I say beer, now people say, oh, he's a pastor. No, pastors have a right to drink a beer as long as he's not drunk. Don't go and start talking. Hey, he said the pastor going to. Yeah. So that's where I see it. Pastors have a right to eat whatever everyone is eating as long as it's not eating excessively. That's what it is. That's what I'm saying. We should all come out and embrace ourselves. So that guy that is making his live broadcast, I said, is frustrated. He abused a lot of people because of POIO in Italy, Padova, where he's or Vicenza, whatever he said he is. Should stand down, be the first person to call the people he abused and make up with them and live happily ever after with them. They're only going to say, I told you, we are going to win. That is the only voice, that is the only thing they're going to say to you. They're not going to start punching you. No. That means they're taking law into their hands. It's election. People are going to say whatever to win. So for you to go and make a live video and say, oh, because POI lost election, now you cannot visit your friend, you cannot go to African shop, then you are a mumu man. A complete mumu man. Ozuo. So next time, call your people, embrace your people. Bring your people together. You're supposed to be the people you have abused, call them, people should eat. And also, Mr. Albert Obaze, I understand you're very, very bitter, or you're supposed to be happy that you won an election. They understand people are still saying you are very, very bitter. You're going to beat the hell out of these people. You are going to do this. You are going to do that. No. You're not the governor of the state. You're not the chief secretary of the state. If your man has won an election, you have to help him build a unity government, an inclusive government. You have to help him to deliver the campaign promises instead of infiltrating other things, instead of throwing jabs, instead of trying to fight people. Now, remember this, politics is not forever. Obaseki will resign with dignity. But you did not win a governor, you are not a councillor, you are not a chairman. Perhaps the highest you can do, maybe give you an SSSG. That's it. And when Obaseki leave government, political appointment, all of them will stop. So do it judiciously. Do it carefully. Do not punch anybody. Do not threaten the life of anybody. Do not threaten the life of anybody. If your opponent lost an election, good. It's not a crime to lose an election. Election will come and go. People will remain in the state. People say, oh, this one pay 4,000, the other one take 5,000. Now election is gone now. Let's bring our people together. Osano holding. I understand you're wearing your musical cap. It's time for you to remove that musical cap and embrace your people. Embrace your people. Bring peace. And you don't want to be sleeping because we threaten the people. Once you start threatening people, people will start listening to you. People will start planning as well. It's not good. So let's embrace ourselves and bring unity. A warrior, a sosa. You are a very lovely person. You are a nice person. Bring people together. Osazuwa, you did a hell of a campaign. It's time for you to help the government to bring a lot of people. My Arawa, Demudia, and all the other guys in UK, it's time for you to start making phone calls to tell the government to form a government of national, of a state unity and inclusiveness by bringing everybody together in order for us to move Edo State forward. That is the only way forward. About talk by he said, and I'm very sure our king in the palace is very happy, and all the boa, all the boo is all over now. It's all over. It's time for us to help the governor and help the Oba of Benin, the great one, to bring peace and move Edo State forward. That's all. There's no two ways about it. What I don't need now is peace and unity. Peace and unity. That's all. Like I said, Abarobaze, Osakono Holding, and Usazuwa, Asosa, and so many of all the king players. The election is over. It's time for you to bring your opposition people together. Live happily ever after. Whatever you have said to people during the campaign trail, it's all over now. Unity government is all we want. That's all. Nothing far from it. Let's start treating ourselves as one. Form a government of inclusiveness. Includes people in your cabinet from the other opposition. Show your kindness. Show your faith. That is the way I see it. No two ways about it. No two ways about it, my people. Let's come together, one voice, one unity to move Edo State forward. Do about talk by he said, long live Edo State, long live Obaseki, and long live the Oba of Benin. It's time for me to go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm broadcasting live from Melbourne City. I am Jeff Osayande, the open leader of Lawrence J. Osayande Foundation, popularly known as Part an African Girl. I have a show coming up in Abuja on the 1st of October, and encourage everybody to support it to make it a success. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.